Hey, welcome back to another ARK guide. Today we'll be taming the mantis. So basically, mantises are available on the Ragnarok server and the Scorched Earth server. I don't know if they're available on Genesis 2 or 1 since I don't have either of those DLCs yet. The mantis is very hard to tame, so stick around, and after I'm done taming one, I'll show you some tips and tricks on what it can do when it's tamed. To tame a mantis, you'll need deathworm horns. Deathworms spawn anywhere around the sand biome. And I think there's one right here. Yeah. So a neat way to find deathworms is to press K, scroll all the way out, and you can glitch your camera under the sand. This method's not used by me, and is used by many other people. But if you didn't know that, you do now. So basically, all you have to do to get some deathworm horns is to find a deathworm, defeat it, then you should be able to access its inventory, and you'll get a deathworm horn. Deathworm horns are very hard to get, and I recommend taming like a couple of Rexes to kill a deathworm. So once you've found your mantis, which is mine is right here, and this took me very long, but you're gonna need some metal foundations. And let's go metal long. You're gonna need some foundations. I recommend doing 1, 2, and I'm out. So, like that. Then you're gonna do this. I don't know how much walls exactly, just enough for each one to have 3, except for one. It's gonna have 2. Because that's gonna be where the doors. So basically, you're gonna have something like this at the end. Then you're gonna get a ramp. Like so. Okay, so once you got this, you got the general idea of this. You gotta get the mantis aggroed at you. So you go over to the mantis, and you get it aggroed. You run in here, run out, and it's aggroed it again. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it and come back. Is he aggroed? Great, okay, he's not aggroed anymore. We go up to him, we feed him the deathworm horn, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna cut the video because it takes like 10 minutes and I don't want to bore you guys to death. So, I'm just gonna cut the video so you guys don't get bored and don't watch this video. And I'm being attacked by a scorpion. Yeah, I'll be back. Just a quick note, I don't know if I've said this yet, because this has taken many tries, but you will need bug repellent to not get detected by the mantis. So you just spray your bug spray on, you go over to the mantis, you feed it the deathworm horns, and there we go. Alright, so it's tamed. I recommend, it took me 2 deathworm horns. I'm recommending like packing a 20. If you never know. No, you never know. I'm like, that's a pretty much ridiculous amount of deathworm horns. But if you're just looking to tame one, maybe just like grab 5 deathworm horns. And this guy does need a saddle. It'll be 120 hide, 75 fiber, and 35 metal ingots. I have creative mode, so I'm just gonna boom, and you just equip them with the saddle. And tame mantises have a bunch of attacks actually. So you have regular, and you have the jump. And these guys, they're really overpowered. So a thing about tame mantises is they're very, 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 very useful. Like, extremely useful. And the reason is that, see these rocks over here? So if you were, I mean, you could just use an Anki or a Dodic, but these guys, watch this. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but you can attach your tools to these guys, and they get so much, like you could just do this all day, and yeah, it gets the job done. It's not as good as some of the others, and yeah, it gets more flint than anything though. But you could also use this with axes. I like to do this. I like to just put a sword on there, because I use these guys as kind of like guards. But yeah, these guys, you do not want to mess with these guys right here. See that scorpion over there? Basically, if your mantis is not that fast, you could just jump. Yeah, drain stamina, but you could always just recover that. And let's say like there's like a big horde of scorpions, like it just killed that level 140 scorpion. These guys, they're so easy to kill. So a good way to get chitin, chitin, whatever you want to call it, I like calling it chitin. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, chitin. But I'd recommend using these guys for defense, but at the same time you could use them as like farmers. Like you could just get a bunch of pickaxes and axes and just attach them to your mantises. It'd be really good if you just got a bunch of these guys, and that's how you'd farm them. But you can't really farm them. It's more like they're farming resources. I don't know, but these guys, they're not strong enough to take on Rexes like solo. Maybe with the help of like a whole squad, high level, with like maybe 5 of these guys, maybe. But they're nothing. They're nothing. They're nothing like very powerful. They're not that powerful, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, these guys are extremely helpful. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe. It's free, and you can always just unsubscribe later. But I don't recommend unsubscribing later if you do subscribe. But you could always. It's free. Helps out a ton. And this video took me 30 minutes to make because it took me so long because the mantis just kept getting aggroed. So it's pretty hard to get it in the trap. I think you can use stone. I think metal's better because it's a little bit stronger. I don't know if the mantis can break metal or stone. It might be able to break stone. I just have a habit of using metal stuff, like metal traps. But enough talking. If you really did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below which dino you want to see next. And yeah, see you later.